What's up with y'all motherfuckers, man? It's Trey, man. It's another video, bro. Um, to be honest with you, I just gotta kick some knowledge right now, man. It is day 33 for me. Yeah, it's 33 days I've been on this semen retention, you know, and I'm just trying to keep sane, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're not taking cold showers, if you're not working out, if you're not reading, if you're not meditating, it's gonna be hard for you, bro. Trust me. This is my second attempt at this shit, man. Once I go past my original, relapse day, I'm gonna be stronger than ever. I know that. But it's just it was right around this period where it started to get hard, man. And if you locked in the woods or in a house all day and you have no excuse but seeing girls on your phone or on Instagram or whatever, that's completely your fault. But when you work like I do, man, and you see all these bad bitches at the job and they got these huge, ginormous, insatiable, I don't know where the fuck they got it, fat asses. What the fuck, bitch? Are you fucking kidding me? Say I can't drive, but I didn't even see your shit in my rear view, man. I didn't see you in the rear view. I didn't see you in the side mirror. You gonna honk at me? Alright, whatever. Any fucking way, fuck these goddamn Missouri drivers. Anyway, like I was saying, it's gonna be hard for y'all niggas, man. It's gonna be tough, bro. The cold showers, they help most definitely. Like, help is an understatement. Like, sometimes I'll wake up in one of those moods and there's nothing else on my mind, bro. And sometimes I'll come close. I won't lie to you. I'll come close to just relapsing. And then I'm like, all right, I give myself a couple of those, just slap my shit like, all right, whew, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So I take my normal shower. I take that cold ass shower, dog. That motherfucker is frigid. I take that shower. They only last the most a couple minutes. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Once you get under that water and you feel it, you gon' feel it. That's some cold ass shit, my nigga. So I do that and I'm pretty much good to go. Right around when I get off work, I work 10-hour shifts, so right around when I get off work, it's about bedtime. I gotta be up again, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting in the nightly routine, and then what I used to do before this, I usually would beat off either right when I wake up or right when I go to sleep, because those are my two horniest periods for some reason. When the nighttime be eating at you, dog. At least for me, anyway. It be eating at me, man. I can't. I could take another cold shower, but like I'm tired. This is where meditation comes into play. This is where all these factors will help you on your path, and it will keep you from doing this. Because I've realized, like the more I went on this path, and the more I like seriously, was responsible for my actions, and I actually understand the importance of holding your seed, I no longer have the desire to masturbate. I just want to, like you getting your urges, but I don't really think like, oh, I want to get this nut out. That whole mindset is taken away from me. My schedule to beat off is taken away. Like, that 30 days will seriously reset your calendar. It'll reset your biological clock. Like, you no longer have these cravings. You still get horny. Best believe I stay on 10, my nigga. My rocket goes off, bro. It's hard, man. I saw this. So this huge BBW today, bro. Huge. This bitch was at least 5'10", 5'11". I usually don't even like the tall bitches like that. Her ass was popping. Big ass lips. Huge titties. Wide thighs. She was doing toe touches. It's like, oh my God, nigga. I was going crazy, bro. I felt like you really do. You wonder what that saying comes from. You fuck like a nigga. out of jail, the niggas that don't nut, the niggas that has gone months, years without pussy, nigga, they gonna crash that shit. That'll be the best sex that bitch ever had. And that's the period I'm on, man. It's been 3 months since I've been in some. It's been a month and some change since I've relapsed. But it's been over 90 days since I've been in some pussy, my nigga. I'll keep it a buck with y'all, man. It's really hard, you know, especially when you are used to having it at least once a week at the minimum. Rare occasion where you'll go 2 weeks. 2 weeks is manageable. When you get to that mark, though, the end of the 2 weeks, that's when you're ready to fuck. You can get through the 11 to 12 days. Those last two days, that's where it was hard, you know. But when you are used to that, then it just cuts off. That's where you start to miss it. Not the person, if you were in a relationship, or, you know, not the bitch you had a fling with. It's just you miss it. You miss the sex. You miss laying on some giant titties. You miss being in some wet pussy. You miss smacking on a fat ass. You do. But what comes with this, you know, what comes with this pilgrimage, I'll use that term. What comes with this pilgrimage is a lot of benefits, my nigga. And I witnessed a lot of them today. I'm not even gonna fake to you, man. I witnessed a lot of them today, bro. I had a lot of bitches. A lot. Look at me, man. Like, and it isn't like a glance. Like, them bitches was staring at me. Caught one of them checking my dick print today. You know, it was. But the thing was, man, these same hoes, 30 days ago, when I lost my seed, they wasn't really fucking with me. Yeah, he cute, but, like, it's the aura, my nigga. It's the vibe. Like, I'm really understanding how powerful that is. Like, the aura is, nigga, like, when I was watching the, what was that radio show that Patrice had? Anyway, I was watching that radio show that Patrice O'Neal had, right? And one of the dudes is Jeffrey Gurian, I think his name is. Dude is not really an attractive dude. Really, none of them niggas were on that show. How they got the pussy, though, they got it because they said that they could sense his aura. Like, the bitches that he brought on the show, they're like, Jeffrey, he's just like, he's amazing, right? And I thought it was all corny shit. No, these bitches were hooked on this nigga. He's like 5'5", but he was getting hoes. Getting hoes. Granted, he had money, but he wasn't insatiably rich. But he was getting hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's the aura, my nigga. He probably practiced semen retention. Whatever the fuck he did, man. He was getting them hoes, dog. He still, to this day, he's an older man. He still gets hoes. It's the aura. Bitches can sense when you got that full nut. They know. When you got sex on your mind, they know. They can sense it. They can look at your face, look at your body. They can tell. They know. Like, I'm starting to understand. It's just natural instincts. Like, I thought, like, these bitches had to be sidekicks. Not all of them are. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I heard something where when a woman wears her natural hair, like a black woman, when she wears that natural shit, it turns a man on more. And it really does. I was on TV looking at a bitch with an afro, and this was a well-kept, juicy, like, hairspray filled, fat ass afro on a itty bitty light skinned bitch. It was so sexy, nigga. Like, I didn't see nobody. There was better chicks in that room. I didn't see nobody but her. Flat out, like, I wanted to crash her for that afro. I wanted to grab that shit, like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with that type of logic. We just have natural pheromones that these women can sense. Like, I was next to a woman the other day. We was talking, we was flirting, you know. It was the one I uploaded the other day, man. I was just next to her, and I felt her body heat. Like, that don't seem like nothing, but bro, I felt her body heat. I could feel her aura. And although it wasn't as strong as mine, I could feel like her femininity. I smelled her skin. Her skin smelled like a woman. You know, you sound really hungry. You sound really hungry when you haven't beat your dick in a minute, my nigga. Like, I was watching this one YouTuber and that nigga killed me what he was talking about. He said, man, you just notice things that don't other people notice. He's looking at a lawn. He was like on around my same time, maybe he's on like 60 days. You know, he said he was staring at a lawn. He's like, wow, this is a really nice lawn. He was with his homeboy. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? We hood nigga, you talking about some nice lawn and shit. Like, clowning dude. But facts, like, I go outside, I'm like, God damn, this is a beautiful day. Those trees are arranged so nicely. That carpet is a really great fit for your house. Those nails really compliment you. And I mean that shit. Usually I would give a bitch a pointless compliment just to give her a pointless compliment. I really meant that shit. I saw a bitch with nice nails. I'm like, I like your nails. Thanks. Thank you so much. I just thought, you know, like, why not pink with sparkles on it? I'm like, yeah, it's the season for that. Yeah, it is. Like, flat out. Like, I really meant that shit. Like, bitch, your nails look good. You know what I'm saying? And, I really am into things like outfits on chicks, landscapes, art, notes, design of any kind. Like, I really, like, fuck with it. It's like the energy that you have in your balls, my nigga, is the same energy that gives you creative ability. And that baffled me for so long. Like, we don't talk about that in the semen retention community. We don't talk about that. We list off the benefits and what the main ones is woman attraction. And the coldest thing, bro, it's so hard to do. Like, I had 3 bitches come up to me, right, today. I had three come up to me. Now, I don't usually recognize this shit when I beat my dick. Before I did this, before I knew about any type of nature that these hoes had, I wasn't aware on how they approach dudes. One is indirect. They'll like look around and, you know, and make eye contact with you a little bit. It's like real casual. They'll hold it for a little bit, then look away. You know what I'm saying? That's testing out the waters. So she keep doing it, that mean come talk to me, right? When a bitch comes up to you for no reason and says something that makes no sense or doesn't even apply to you, that's her way of shooting her shot. You gotta remember, these are very submissive and indirect creatures. We are direct, they are indirect, they are counterparts. Therefore, their version of hollering is way different than ours. You know, I had a bitch come up to me and say, this was at work, did a man come up to you and tell you that you're gonna be moving to a different station? I was like, yeah. She's like, did he tell them? Now in my head, I'm like, bitch, how the fuck do I know what he told them? But I was like, nah, they didn't. And she's like, oh, okay, I just didn't want to be by myself. And she like was there for a minute after she said that, just like lingering, looking at me and shit, you know. She's like, okay, bye. I was like, all right, bye. This bitch was bad. I mean, she had cannons on her, my nigga. She had like D's on it. Small, petite little waist, crop top, nice booty. I won't say it was huge, but it was a very nice ass, well toned, in shape. She was looking good, you know what I'm saying? And she came up to a nigga and just talked for no reason. I caught her making eye contact with me for a while, you know. It's hard not to jump off. It's hard. I ain't gonna fake to you, it's hard. What am I doing here, man? I don't have all my shit together. I'll be honest with you. You know, like I said in my previous vids, I'm 19, just graduated high school last year, and I'm getting everything on my own. I ain't never had a handout in my goddamn life, and I don't plan on it. I didn't have somebody to give me a car. I bought this motherfucker myself. You know, this was 6 months of hard work and saving. trying to get my own place. I'm like so fucking close, bro. I'm like 2 to 3 months away. I can see it. I can taste that bitch. I know it's coming, man. I know it's coming. That's part of the reason. I'm not gonna cap to you. That's part of the reason why I'm not on these hoes, is because I don't have nowhere to take them. You know, like, what am I gonna talk all this shit about breaking you in half and tearing that ass up, but we gotta sneak in and fuck on my mama's couch? Fuck I look like. Or I gotta take the bitch and fuck her in my car. I mean, some of them will do that, but they definitely gonna look at you like, this nigga just told me to go in his car. They ain't gonna look down on you for that shit. You know, and I'm one of the youngest niggas at my job, because a lot of the people I went to school with, they either are unemployed right now because of this corona shit. They were unemployed before it, or they were in school. And a lot of them don't have no worries, no responsibilities like I do. You know, and that's not even bragging. That's me being on some straight up humble shit. A lot of them don't have these responsibilities. So I use that to my advantage, you know, like I want bigger and better for myself. This is part of what the retention is doing, because I'm able to do things that I wasn't able to do 6 months ago, a year ago, 3 months ago, before I really started the retention. I've been like practicing it for a year, but I haven't been committed to it like I am now. You know, I would like go a few days without touching my dick and just wean off of it, kind of like a drug, you know, but I would watch porn every day. I was still having sex, so I could not fuck this bitch without letting go. You know, my ex had a fat ass, huge ass, big ass titties. Like, I think they were E's. She had to buy special bras, you know what I'm saying? Like, how could I not come? You know, and all the other hoes I was talking to, I was messing with, you know, like, how could I not? I had pussy all around me, you know. And then when you cut that bitch off cold turkey, like when I quit the cigarettes, man, you feel a lot better, dog. You really do. Like, pussy, it runs the world, man. I'm seeing it like take control of these niggas. Like, there were dudes that I went to high school with that I still buy my weed from, or I still talk to from time to time, and these niggas are booed up. Ain't nothing wrong with being booed up, but these niggas, I can tell they're simping, dog. They're simping. They're simping. Capital S, capital G at the end. These niggas from A to Z are simping. I was talking about how I work so much and how I'm so, you know, determined to get this bread, that part of the reason why my bitch isn't here with me anymore, and I already dropped a video on that, is because I work too hard. You know, I work too hard. I didn't have time I didn't want to have time. You know, I work 40 plus hours a week, 10-hour days, on my feet all day. I sit maybe 20 minutes, maybe 40 out of that, maybe. I'm tripping, I need to get over there. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I want to do is be around a bitching woman. A woman that's on her period. A woman that is talking shit. A woman that is trying to disrespect me, to get a rise out of me. A toxic woman. A woman that, really any type of woman, because they all the same, you know what I'm saying? But you have to really be committed to this, man. You really do. You really have to be determined. This is not for the weak of heart. This is not. This is a very trivial type of pilgrimage that you go on. It is very hard, my nigga. Very hard. This is from experience. This is day 33. You know, when I get higher and higher, I will keep y'all updated, and I will let y'all know. You know, it's rough for a nigga, but I love it, man. I love this shit. I love challenges. I love what I'm going through right now. I want y'all brothers to stay strong, man, and keep your head up, bruh. Keep your head up, my nigga. I'm out this motherfucker.